Now, you may have some questions. How do I become an actor? How do I get on a Hollywood movie? How do I get on Netflix? How do I get on Amazon Prime? But guess what, guys? Stick around to the end. I'm going to show you 5 tips on how you can start your acting career right here in 2024. And stay to the end for a secret tip that may help you book roles after roles. Let's get to it. What's up, guys? Like I said, it's Aaron, and we're going to get into the 5 tips on how you guys can start an acting career right here in 2024. Now, a little background about me. I am an actor I was born in Chicago, Illinois. I've done TV shows from Power Book 4, Season 2, Chicago Fire. I've done a couple of feature films like Lizard Boy, Burger Snap, Burger Snap, in the year between with Alex Heller. And I want to get you guys into the audition room and get you guys the best possible way where you can make your dreams come true, just like I'm making mine come true right now. Now, I currently live in California, Los Angeles, the city of angels. And I'm telling you, I love this place more than life itself. But I moved here for a reason. Now, many people say, you really don't need to go to LA to do, auditions and stuff. You don't really need to move anywhere because you can do self-tapes all the time. And yes, that is very true. But what you need to realize is that I moved out of Chicago because Chicago is not the market I want to be in. If I want to do gangbanger shows or whatever, which is typical for a black actor, then yeah, I can stay in Chicago. But guess what? If you move to California or places like Atlanta, you have a wide variety of auditions that you can't get in Chicago. Now, you may get like one prime audition in Chicago, but in LA, you can get Netflix, Hulu, HBO, same with Atlanta, Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Prime, all of the above, guys. And guess what? They would rather hire somebody local, as in LA or Atlanta, than have to fly someone out from a different state just to fulfill a role, guys. You're more likely to get an audition if you're in that current area, which is why it's best if you want to do acting long term, you need to plan and think about exactly where you want to live. Because if you want the roles you truly desire, then you need to go where those roles are. Follow your dreams. Go after them. Don't be stagnant and stay here for no reason. But after that little tip, let's get into the tips on how to start your acting career. I got my phone here for my notes just to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, let's start off with number 5. Okay, like I said, 5 is location. You need to plan out where you want to be for your acting career. Now, you can do tons of acting jobs from wherever you are. You really can. Everything is online now because of COVID-19. Rest in peace to the ones we lost. But everything is online because of COVID-19. Right? So you can do self-tapes left and right. But what I want you guys to understand, just like I said previously, is that people would rather hire locally than to look around the world for auditions. Now, obviously they do happen. They do look around. But a lot of the time, they really do hire locally because it's better for budget, right? That is the business of acting, the business side of acting. Everything is about money. So why would they rather spend $5,000 to get someone from hotel fees to planes to all this from a different state when they can spend $1,000 with somebody locally, which would be easier for business and better for budget? So location is number 1. Like I said, if you don't have the funds, start your acting career where you are. But if not, pick a location. But don't do that until you have established yourself. Now, let's get into number 4. Number 4, guys, is learn how to audition. Now, first off, when you're auditioning, a lot of the stuff is on self-tapes and a lot is on, of course, Zoom or maybe in person. But when you're auditioning, you never want to look at the camera. At the camera is TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Reels type stuff. If you're auditioning, you want to look either to the right or to the left of the camera, where you're directly talking to someone. Let's give an example. Is she okay? Oh, what? You want to look to either the left or the right of the camera and have your eye line set. If you're talking to somebody in real life, you're not doing this. Yeah, no, I had a movie and I got going on, and I just literally like was, oh my god, it was a great movie. And then what I'm telling you, bro, like I'm literally telling you, bro, like I literally love no. What you're doing when you're in person, you need to be as real as possible. So learn how to audition, but be as real as possible. Because acting is just what? Acting to be real. You want to be believable. You want to be a real character. So what you're doing is basically doing this. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, I'm free to hang out tonight. I'm down. Yeah, cool. I'll call him up, let him know. Yeah, no, for sure. Yo. Yeah. Me and Ted are going out tonight. Like 5:30. That's what you want to do, guys. Left or right. But I have a video coming up for self-tapes real soon. So do that. All right, guys. Number 3. Headshots. Now, headshots in real, okay? Headshots are professional, high-quality photos of yourself taken by a professional photographer, guys. Not your friend, not your homie taking the iPhone. No. If you want to, you can take, okay, look. You can take iPhone pictures if you want. Do it. But then again, if acting is what you truly want to do, you need to make that investment into yourself. Because if you make that investment into yourself, guess what will come out? Greatness. So, get high quality photos. They may cost you $400. They may. I mean, they probably will, especially in LA. But it's an investment, guys. And make sure you learn your look. Learn how you want to pose for these professional headshots, because you will have these headshots for maybe 2-3 years, maybe 4 years. So it's an investment. But make sure you learn how you want to look. Like, if you want to be a serious actor, pose serious. If you want to be smiling and do all the happy TV shows, that's a different headshot. If you want to do Disney shows, that's a way different headshot. A way different headshot for Disney shows. Instead of just smiling like this, you want to look like that's a different headshot, guys. Research headshots. Research what other actors are doing. Watch a TV show. Look at their headshots. Watch the roles that you want to do. So if you want to be in a cool college movie, you want to be that cool bad guy, watch a show like that. Look at the actor on IMDb and see what his headshots look like. That'll give you an idea of what character you can play and how you can play those characters. But you need to look the part in order for a casting director to reach out to you and be like, hey, or reach out to your agent and be like, I want him to audition. So, there you go. Headshots. And your reel is basically simple as this. If you're just starting out, which I'm sure most of you are, grab a friend and record maybe a scene of you guys talking. Or do a monologue, which is just a short, maybe like 1 minute, maybe 30 seconds clip of you acting. A reel is showing that you can act. In order for you to possibly get an agent in the future or a manager or even for a casting director to look at you, you will want to have a reel. They need to see that you can be real and that you can act, guys. And that's what a reel is. A reel is a bunch of clips, like probably 3 or 4 clips of you acting, on the camera, or maybe do a student film. Those are great to get your face out there, your name out there. Obviously, you won't get paid for these gigs, but they will give you and gain experience. And you can use that footage for your reel. That's going to be 1 minute to 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, depends on what they're asking for, of you acting. And once you do that, you're one step closer to getting an agent, guys. One step closer. Number 2, research the business side of acting. Right? And what I mean by that is that acting obviously is show, glamour, Hollywood, of course. But what comes with that is business. Learn how to market yourself. Create a website. Get those IMDb pictures and upload them. I need to do that still. I'm like terrible with that, but obviously I'm making a big move. I made a big move to LA, so I'm over trying to save my money, and I have a lot of stuff planned, which is what I'm saying. But what you want to do is you want to make a website. Start posting clips. Start doing things. Get on social media. Do TikTok, YouTube, Instagram Reels. Do those things. Get your face out there. Continue to act. Build yourself. Guys, that's the best way to market yourself. Is the easiest way to get noticed by people. Networking. It's possible, guys. It's possible, but you need to get out that shell and start posting content. We can all be super lazy. I get it. Same here. But now I'm noticing, like, I'm 23 and I'm not lazy. I'm not trying to be lazy no more. I'm trying to make my dreams come true. That's what I'm trying to do. And that's why I moved to California, because I'm trying to make my dreams come true. And yeah, I've already booked TV shows like Power Rangers, Chicago Fire. And yeah, that was so amazing. That was amazing in its own way. But guess what? My dream is not done. My dream is everlasting. Being on TV shows, movies. I love that. I love acting. I love networking, being around people who are like me. Nothing is better than being on set and meeting some amazing people that will likely be your friends forever. Literally, guys. But learn the business side of acting, marketing yourself. Learn that business side, guys, because that is essential to growing. And once you realize, business can come from how much you get paid, what you have to do. Now, also SAG, right? SAG is a union. I'm a part of SAG, which you get to the shows that are like Netflix shows and all the big stuff. But before you do that, really build your resume, because that's one thing I wish I would have done. Build your resume doing non-union stuff. Don't look at those big shows right now. Do student films. Do theater, okay? Do all that. But that's going to get into our next topic, and that is number 1, learn how to act and take acting classes. Guys, my first ever audition, I went to this guy, and my mom was with me, and I knew I wanted to be an actor, but I just didn't know where to start. So I did just one of these little acting things, and I'm pretty sure it was a scam. I'm almost 100%. So beware of scams. If anybody asks you, oh, I want money up front, that's bullshit. Take that shit to the curb. Don't do that, bro. But what happened was, I auditioned for this guy, right? He gave me like a little side of a commercial to read. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I read it like, oh, orange juice is so good. I love orange juice. I remember him looking at me and he was like, you are terrible. Like, no joke. Like, and they're cutthroat, bro. He was like, you are terrible and you need to learn how to act.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I was like 12 years old. Nah, I know you're like, wow, like what a dick. But that's how it is, bro. This industry is cutthroat. This industry is hard. But if you put into it, then you gonna be all right. Just keep working at it. You're gonna be all right. But he said that to me, and I was like, wow, that sucked. Okay, cool. So instead of me being like, oh my god, like he literally just, yeah, nah. I literally was like, cool. I left that. I'm sure I was upset. I don't really remember, but I ended up doing theater in high school. I ended up doing theater, and I landed some big roles. How I knew acting was for me is that I did so much stuff, bro. Like, I did wrestling, which I was actually pretty good at, but I also did wrestling, so football, baseball, all these things, guys. And I never won a medal, like, for any of that. Like, I got close, but I never did it. And it sucked. But for acting, I did theater my first year, and it was for the play Lend Me a Tenor. I auditioned, I was just like, okay, and I'll see how it goes. And I got the understudy for the lead role. The understudy for the lead role, guys. And I did whatever my acting theater coach told me to do. I was just researching. I was trying to learn how to build myself as an actor, how to really act. And I was in acting class in high school. I took this very serious because I said, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And it wasn't like, oh, here we go again. It was like, yes, I can't believe I get to do this every single day. Minus Saturday and Sunday because I didn't have school. But that's what I did, guys. And after a while, I did like 2 performances as a lead. I did 2 performances. And I remember like having my family come see this. And I just remember, even though I was an understudy, I was just like, man, like this is crazy. Like I'm on stage, I'm the lead. This is like my first ever production. And I wasn't cocky about it. I was very much asking questions constantly. How do I do this? How do I be better than this? What do you think of this idea? And I just remember just like when I got on stage and I bowed for the first time and people actually clapped for me. I was like, I love this. But I loved it the minute I got to work with a real script. I challenged myself to be better. Even to the point where I was super upset sometimes when I couldn't figure things out. Because acting isn't just memorizing lines. You have to be that character. And I only got better. But it actually came down to us. It was like a thing of like, me and the lead ended up competing because we were going to state. We were going to sectionals. I think, yeah. Like, it was like sectionals or whatever. But we were going to sectionals and we were actually competing to be the lead guy, which was weird. But I did such a good job in my 2 performances that they were like, okay, I think Aaron would be, like, all the cast members were like, oh, Aaron would be such a good time, like, good for sectionals. And it's crazy, guys. Remember, this is my first time ever in theater. So I'm doing this, and I ended up beating the lead guy to be at sectionals. And I went to sectionals, and guess what, guys? This is going to blow your mind. We went to there was 8 schools there. We went to sectionals, and we came in 8th place. Now, I know that's crazy. And I was like, wow. I kind of beat myself up, and I was like, maybe we came in 8th place because I suck. But I still don't know if I sucked or not. But I think that I was pretty good. After that, I did theater again and again and again. And then I actually got a lead role in The Heights, and I was Benny. And if anybody knows In the Heights, it's one of my favorite musicals in the world. I loved it. Me and my friend Xavier did it. It was so amazing. And Xavier is just like me. You know, he's another black guy at my high school. And he was like, Xavier was not a theater or acting person. But he said, I want to do this. And I told Xavier, I said, bro, me and you, let's audition for In the Heights. Let's do it. And this is my friend, bro. Like, mind you, this is my friend. And he's more of like a hood type dude. And he did it. And he got a role. He got a role in that performance. And mind you, this is not normal where just like regular people who are just do it for the first time get a role. Like, this is not that. You can also not get in the play. A lot of people didn't get in the play. But he ended up getting a call back for the role that I got. I hope you suck at Xavier because I still deserve that role. But I got Benny and he got a callback for it. And me and him were in a callback room together. And yeah, we were still cheering each other up and stuff. But we were like bogus to each other too. Because that's how we are. I mean, he's one of my best friends. He's always supportive. He's still supportive to this day. But it was one of the best things in the world. It really was. And he ended up getting a role that he originally was like, why would I play this role? And if anybody knows In the Heights, he got the role of the Piragua guy. And he had to play, obviously the Piragua guy is Mexican, you know, or whatever he is. But my friend is black. And he was like, why did I get this role? And he was like, why did I get this? And he was kind of like, I don't even want to do this. Like, this is stupid. Guys, me and him ended up falling in love with that musical more than, we could ever imagine. One of the best times in our life, guys. One of the best times in our life. We fell in love with that musical, and, it was really amazing, but that's a video for another day. But yes, guys, learn how to act, do theater, take acting classes. All these are very important, guys. I'm actually going to be taking Howard Fine's acting class in May. If anybody else is going to be doing that, please comment below. That'd be dope. But I'm taking it in LA. But there's tons of class online, guys. Script analysis, script breakdown, how to audition, how to self-tape, how to act real, how to be real, how to act. There's tons of classes online, guys. Choose one, and you can even audit a class for free. Look on the website, look for audit, and try to expect the class. It's like an audit is basically just going to a class or going on a Zoom call or going to a class in person and just seeing how it is for free for one class. And if you like it, you can pay and take another class or go somewhere else. But there's tons of stuff online, guys, for you to do. And if you don't have the funds for classes, YouTube. No one knows this, but I did theater in high school and took acting classes, right? But guess what? I didn't take a legit acting class until just recently. And I've already booked Chicago Fire and like 2 movies. But I just know how to be real. I'm a creative like that. I know how to be real, and that's just how I am. But there's tons of things you can do. Also, extra work. Go on project casting. Extra work on Facebook. There's a ton of groups, guys. Extra work is good because it shows you how it is to be on set, and you can meet tons of friends. Tons of friends, guys. I have tons of friends online, like that I met, like Aaliyah. She's one of my good friends I met on Chicago Fire. I mean, I met so many great people. I mean, so many, like Jaden. I met so many great people, guys. So, but that's gonna wrap up this video. I'm gonna make a video about me moving to LA very soon. But guys, if you want to get started on your acting career, definitely join my channel. This is a new journey for me on YouTube, but this is gonna be a great tip. And my last final tip of this YouTube video. You want to learn how to act, you want to learn how to be real, you want to learn how to really get into the acting industry, guys. Network. Ask your friends, ask people around you who's an actor. Find actors, go on Facebook, find actors. YouTube every single thing on how to act. Put this career to the top of the list. You will sacrifice a lot, but if you put acting at the top and that's what you want to do, it will pay off for you. It will. You gotta be consistent. I'm consistent. And don't be stagnant. You may get an agent soon, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that soon. But once you do, find work for yourself. Right now, find work for yourself. Get on all the websites, Actors Access, Backstage, Casting Networks. Get on all those. They cost money, but invest in yourself and you will get that back in the long run. Alright, guys? So, once again, my name is Aaron the Addict. Join my channel, and I will see you actors on set. Peace.